Hey, I'm here, and I'm here to review a new show, okay? Might be a little bit surprising to people, but I am here to review The Hype Season 2. Nah, The Hype is on HBO Max. It's kind of, sort of like Project Runway a little bit, kind of, sort of, whole bunch of different fashion designers making stuff to get a certain, cash prize at the end. The only difference is that this is streetwear in particular. So I want to say, not me personally, I am not like a fashionista. I am not a fashion designer. But I have watched every single fucking season of Project Runway. I know that doesn't really qualify me for anything. I'm just playing. But also, living in New York, being in a fashion district a lot, I feel like I do better with I guess styling. Like, I know how to put together an outfit. I might not be able to make the outfit, but if you lay the pieces out for me, I feel like I can put it together pretty well. So we are here to discuss The Hype Season 2, okay? I feel like the first season was okay. I'm gonna be real. I feel like the show can be better in a lot of different ways, which I'll kind of touch on throughout my review. But I feel like it is kind of, and for the time being, it is craving my appetite for this type of show, because I don't know what's going on with Project Runway. Then you got Making the Cut with Heidi and Tim over there on Amazon, but I haven't heard nothing from them in God knows how long. So like it's filling a nice little niche, and I also appreciate it because it's most of the people on the show, they not all black, but they are like mostly people of color. And I appreciate that, because the streetwear comes from the streets, and the streets are us, okay, half the time. So appreciate that. So I gotta kind of go through this. I don't want to say super fast, but a little bit, because there are 3 episodes. So the premiere came out, I believe, a couple days ago. 3 episodes. Let's start off with this. All right, let's start talking about the judges. So Beffy, what is her last name? Beffy Barrett, I think is her name, right? Beffy has she's like a really well-known fashion designer. She's done a lot of collaborations. I like her style. I think her style is like real, like eclectic. I like it a lot. Then we have, y'all know, well, we're going to leave her for the end. But then we got Offset, as y'all know, Migos, okay, aka Cardi B husband, all right? Shout out to Offset, because I love this direction he's going in by himself. I love it so far. I'm here for it. I like all the songs that he's put out by himself recently. And Barty, I'm sorry, side note, Barty killed that Tomorrow featuring Glorilla. That's going to be on play, but hold on, conversation for another day. Okay. And then we got the iconic Marnie. Baby, Marnie is so iconic for so many reasons. Obviously, as we know, she works with the queen. Girl, Marnie, if I could right now, what I should have did for Marnie is I should have pulled out all my Ivy Park stuff. I should have just had all of my Ivy Park stuff sitting right here. You know how much Ivy Park shit I got? Shout out to Marnie. Marnie, you creative director of Ivy Park. If y'all did not know, she be killing. That denim collection that y'all did. Marnie, if you watching, baby girl, if y'all please do another denim drop for Ivy Park. That was like my favorite drop, and I didn't get the skirt, and I'm pissed off about it. But anyway, iconic Marnie. So I love Marnie. She's like everything. Her style is everything. Love her. So okay, so at the end, what everybody wins is you would, get a brand new collection. You would win $150,000, and then you would get a cosign, obviously, from all 3 of these people. So let's talk about the host for a second. So the host is Speedy. If y'all don't know, Speedy be like, don't he really be on Complex a lot? I feel like that's where I see him. And if y'all don't know, that is the same guy. Do y'all remember the interview with Ray J when he was like, Ray J, I could break your glass. He was like, they're indestructible. No, you can't. And he was just like, and then Ray J and him was just standing back. It's that guy, right? So I would say this about him as a host. I think that we can pick somebody else. Personally, I feel like if this is the hype, and the whole purpose of this show is to highlight people who are really big and prominent in streetwear, and it's called like the hype, and it's a cosign. So like people whose cosign would actually mean something. I don't feel like Speedy fits that. I don't even feel like the outfits that he comes with matches the vibe of this entire show. I feel like we can find somebody else. Now, I don't know who that other person is, but I do feel like we can find somebody else. I think he's doing fine for now as a judge. I mean, as a host, but I think we could do better if we wanted to. So the first episode, we pretty much are getting introduced to everybody. So I'm going to be real with y'all. I'm not going to go through every single person because, damn it, where did I just drop it? I'm not going to go through every single person just because, like, within the first 10 minutes of the episode, 2 people got cut. So I'm not going to talk about those 2 people, but I will talk about everybody else. So we have Sierra. Sierra is from Cleveland, and her brand is called Frisk Me Good. Now, so far, I really like Sierra's aesthetic. When they first start off, the contestants are like behind, like this door or whatever, this wall, and the 3 judges are pretty much looking at everybody's rack. So everybody has racks, and that's the first person they looked at. Now, I gave a score based on what I could see for certain people's racks. For Sierra, I gave her a 9. I really liked, y'all, that's a big ass fly. I really liked her aesthetic. I thought it was really, really dope. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that, y'all. Had to change situations. But, so, like I said, I really liked Sierra's rack. I thought it was really, really nice. Then we move over to Damo, who is from the Bronx. His brand is called Faded NYC. I gave him an 8. I kind of liked some of the stuff that I saw. I thought it was cool. Then we have Khan, who is from Ohio, and his brand is N, low star, G, low star, O. Then we have Barth, who is from Brooklyn, B Gold, and his brand is B Gold NYC. He is so Brooklyn, so New York. I'm here for it. Then we have Alexander, so Alexz, Alexander. He is from Detroit, and that is very obvious by his entire aesthetic, okay? The name of his brand is Lab 74. Now, his rack was not for me, but it was very different, so I will say that. Then we have T. Dion, who is from LA, and her brand is called, I think it's Futura by T. Dion. I loved all of her jackets. Anybody who knows me know I go for a good jacket, a good leather jacket, a good hoodie, I just love a good jacket. All her jackets were so good, so I really liked her stuff. Then we have Rupal, who is from LA. I didn't catch her stuff. And then we have Knox, who is from LA, and his brand is called Pigeon. Then we have Brian, his brand is called Second and Seventh, I believe. And then we have Velbeck, and his is FBNYC, I believe. So once all of the judges go through everything, right, Speedy comes out. He was like, all right, y'all, we're going to take y'all to y'all workstations. So when everybody gets to their workstations, you notice that there are 3 racks missing. That's Chelsea, Jason, and Alex. Now, pretty much what it comes down to is that their racks was like the least liked for real when it came to the judges. So they pretty much had 30 minutes to put together an outfit, and they was all going to go up for elimination. So when we look at Chelsea stuff, and this is some of the stuff that the judges said, which I also would have to agree, they said that Chelsea stuff looks corporate streetwear. I know exactly what that means. That means pretty much like it's somebody who's not in touch with like the actual streets and people who influence streetwear. You're just kind of pulling from what you think it looks like, but you don't really know. So you're doing a very like generic version of it. And I could see that within her clothes. So I understood that. Jason's stuff, they just didn't like. And then yeah, and so when they're pretty much putting everything together, like Chelsea and Jason are trying to actually construct like a new outfit, not all together but certain pieces. Alexander was just like, he's just gonna grab something off his rack and I guess just try to explain it. So it was pretty much time for judging. Now it's time for judging. Alex comes out. He talks about how he's from Detroit and how all of his stuff that he does is custom pieces because he wants to make everything into an NFT, which I think is really, really smart. So, he I didn't like his outfit, but that's just because I don't like his aesthetic, but I do understand that it's very much so different and it can be eye-catching to people. Who else did we have? Then we have Jason, who came through and he showed his outfit. I really did like his new outfit that he kind of like put together. He talked about how he does like high fashion streetwear, and I just love him. I loved his energy. I thought he gave like a good explanation of what he did, and I liked his outfit. And then Chelsea, I did not like the outfit. It was very basic. I believe it was just like the blue top maybe with like some black skirt that was like pinned together or something. I hated the outfit, to be quite honest, and I found it boring. So once the judges deliberated and stuff, they came back that Alexander was the winner. So unfortunately, Jason and Chelsea were home. I would have liked to keep Jason personally, but you know, whatever, it is what it is. Marnie did tell them though, like, don't be discouraged because the person who went home first last year literally just helped me do Beyonce's look for the Oscar. So it's like, you know, I always say, like, when it comes to shows like these, like this, and even Project Runway and making the cut, I think it's less, I mean, yes, you want to win, obviously, but I feel like just having your name out there and showing your work to me is the prize, because somebody's gonna like your stuff. Somebody's gonna like it. And the fact that you have the platform to showcase your stuff, boom. And just because somebody wins, that doesn't mean, like, somebody could win $150,000 and then still not pop. You know what I'm saying? So I found that interesting. So then we get into the actual first challenge. So the first challenge is luxury suite streetwear. So to do a high-end streetwear look. And it's pretty much going to come with a video drop as well. They have 1 day to execute. They're going to be able to use tailoring, you know, through the tech packs and stuff. And the winner will have it on StockX. Now, I want to just say something really fast. I know I don't got a lot of time. I'm probably really gonna have to break this video up, but I just want to say that I feel like we need to do something better than StockX. StockX is like the bane of most people's existence when it comes to buying clothes. We hate StockX. So I really want HBO Max to do something else. Like, they can put their own stuff on StockX from my understanding. They don't need y'all help to do that. Find another website. Because my thing is, y'all should do something similar to how Making the Cut does. Now, Making the Cut, granted, is on Amazon Prime, so that interface can work a whole lot easier. They have the infrastructure for that. But y'all should do something similar. Find another site. For Making the Cut, they have a specific spot on Amazon that's just for that show. And every single time that somebody wins, like, they drop it on the site. So, like, it'll show you who won that week. Like, you know, like, I think whoever won, their stuff is for purchase. And then maybe like some other people's stuff from that week is for purchase as well. I feel like that would make way more sense for y'all. Putting it on StockX, to me, does nothing for anybody. It doesn't do anything for me as the consumer, and it doesn't do much for anything. It doesn't do much for the designer. StockX is a terrible fucking website. So that's just my opinion on that. Yeah, and then also whoever wins this will automatically be able to go to the LA Fashion Week. They'll be able to show. So the biggest point is, it's supposed to look expensive and you really need to use great fabrics. So day one, right? Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to split this episode up. So day one, you know, everybody's kind of working on their stuff. Sierra is telling us, like, everybody's giving us their definition of, oh, I see the fly. Okay, I see it. This fly is bothering me. I'm sorry. Sierra is telling us, like, her definition of what high end is, and to her, she sees a bad bitch walking in Paris. So that's kind of what she's gonna do. She's gonna do a bodysuit. Then Knox talks about, for him, high fashion is about having really good fabric. So that's what he's gonna work on, and he's gonna do, I think he said, like a cowboy kind of look. Bart said that for him, it's more about good structure. So he's looking for more like structure and going for a Brooks Brothers type of thing. So then we find out that for this episode, the guest will be 24 karat golden. I don't know who that is. Kai from season 1, he was like amazing. His stuff was so fucking amazing last year. And then the little iconic Law Roach, okay, come through Law. I did find it interesting that last year I definitely thought to myself, like, how is it that Law Roach is on HBO, like, it's on Legendary, but is not on the Hype? I did not understand that. So thank you for making it make sense for me now. So if y'all don't know, Law Roach is a very famous stylist. He's most famous for styling like Zendaya and Kerry Washington. Those are like his two big clients that really most people know. So before we even get into them actually showing their stuff, to me, the person who stood out the most was Barth. The minute that man did like that with that hoodie, I said, you got me. I win. Yes. Purchase now. Where's the button? Because like I just said, I love a good sweater, jacket. I love a good hoodie. That shit looked clean. It looked expensive. So before we even got into it, that's what I have in my notes, is that Barth's outfit is the only person that stood out to me, right? So then it's now time to show everything. Now, Kong goes first. And I think that the jacket is really, really dope. I love the cut of the jacket. I love the brown. I actually love the whole thing. But the jacket in particular was really, really dope. And he said it was inspired by his dad, who was just kind of like a blue collar working type of guy. So he wanted to take that and elevate it. And I feel like with that outfit, he absolutely did that. Then we have Sierra. Sierra's person came through with a bodysuit. It was pretty much with bananas and stuff all over it. But I loved it. I think Offset was like, this is something that I could see really walking down a fashion runway. Samesies. That's an absolute editorial look that somebody could kill that shit. And I don't know, maybe somebody was like, they can see Cardi in it. I think Law was like, I can see Cardi in it. Same. I could see Cardi in that and she would look amazing. And they really liked it. Then Brian came through and they really liked his jacket, but not anything else. I thought the outfit was okay. It didn't really stand out to me. T. Dion, same thing. Her outfit didn't really yell out to me. I thought it was okay. Then we have Damo, who came out. I thought that the styling of this outfit was so dope. I loved the styling. I loved the hot. It really, to me, was hot, luxury streetwear. It looked so good to me. Then RuPaul came out. I thought the colors was cool. Because I know she's playing off of her background and stuff, but I feel like the fabric, which they end up saying as well, it just came off real cheap to me. Real cheap, and the fit wasn't right. Now, they said the fit wasn't right. I didn't care too much about the fit. It was more so the color, the fabric. The fabric looked cheap. It looked cheap, to be honest. Then Barth's pretty person comes out, and like I said, that white hoodie was dope as fuck. Super dope. The judges loved it. Everybody loved it. It was just super elevated. And like Law said, even just putting it in white and then having the gold accents. Everything, loved it. Then we have Alex. Alex came through. I thought that the snakeskin pants that were green were very interesting. It was giving me very much so like early. Oh shit, y'all. I'm sorry. It's like another. This fly is killing me. It's giving me very much so early 2000s, right? But updated to now, I don't even know how to explain it. It was really good though. Really good. And I thought the vest was interesting. Wasn't my favorite, but I did find it to be interesting, I guess. And then you had Knox that came through. I like the leather jacket for sure, because y'all know I go up, like I said, for a good jacket. And the pattern was cool too. Then Velvet came through. I thought the sweater was okay, but for me, it was just too simple. That's my opinion. So when it gets down time for the judges to actually go through everything, I think most of them felt like most of the people didn't understand what luxury is. And I would have to agree that for the most part, most people fell flat on the luxury part, but some people did step through. So the three people that was in the bottom was Dion, RuPaul, and Alex. So when Dion came up, they pretty much said that they didn't like it because the jacket wasn't really done. And she did, when she was working, was like, oh, I don't have enough time to do this. I don't have enough time to do that. I don't have enough time to do this. And it's like I forgot who ended up saying it, but no, Law was like, this is not the first season of The Hype, and I'm pretty sure you've seen other shows. You should have known that time management was going to be something that you had to deal with, and doing shit on the fly is something that you're going to have to learn. Facts. I agreed with the Law. Then RuPaul, they pretty much just told her that her fabric was off, and she had even said that before they did, so they agreed. And then when it came to Alex, it's more of an editing thing. He just overstyled the hell out of the whole situation. So when it gets down to the winner, Barth ended up winning. Barth won this competition, which I thought he very much so deserved. And then the person who went home was RuPaul. And I think she deserved to go home because, like I said, it was a combination of the fit not being right, which, like I said, didn't bother me too much. But I don't know. It just felt very basic. Even outside of the fabric choice, it was just very basic. And I could see why they got rid of you. But I thought I was going to be able to do all of these episodes within one, but apparently not. So I really wore this for the preppy episode, so I'll keep it on. But yeah, y'all get in the comments and me what y'all think about this. I'll be back for the preppy one. Bye.